it's your apartment speaking, and I need some favors. When you're singing in the shower, just try going up a key. You're trying to be an alto when really you're a soprano. Oh, and if you could bundle your renters and car insurance with Geico, it's easy to do online and we could save money. And then, when you read your murder mysteries at night, could you read out loud? But skip the murder parts because I get scared.
Geico. For bundling made easy, go to geico.com today.
Fall is just around the corner. So are Labor Day savings now at the Home Depot. Like $5 off 1-gallon cans and $20 off 5-gallon buckets instantly on select interior and exterior paints and exterior stains. Instant savings on appliances. Everything from mulch to power tools. With savings like these, what'll you do next? Tackle more fall projects with Labor Day savings now at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. U.S. only while supplies last, valid through September 9th. See store for details.
Hey, this is Jill from the Container Store.
Oh.
Is there something wrong?
I just thought a virtual designer would be a cool robot.
I could do a robot voice if that helps.
Maybe?
Hi, I am Jill. Let's design.
Nope, absolutely not. Regular voice, thank you.
Yeah, I'm not good at impressions.
Enjoy free virtual in-home closet design and up to 25% off closet systems with the Container Store's custom closet sale. The Container Store, where space comes from.
Week 8.
Oh, it says W8.
W8. You said 10 seconds and go, so I'm assuming we're already live and we sound like a bunch of narcs.
That's correct.
I don't think narc is the correct term, but well, we can go with it. Whatever.
Whoa! Hey everybody, welcome to Season 11, Quarterfinals, Game 1 of the Find Me Alpha Overwatch League. We've got a good game, always a good game in my opinion. Coming tonight, we got the Alexander Hammondton versus good old WAM, Wear a Mask. Interesting lineup from both teams tonight with a couple players out on each team. I am your host, caster, community manager, resident ball, Iron Brew, and with me I have Mr. Sushi Foo.
Hello, I'm worthless.
And on cams we got Mr. Foxim. We're gonna have just a rowdy time tonight, I believe. How do you spell? I literally was sitting here trying to figure out how to spell WAM in the team lobby, by the way.
Oh, it's W-E-A-W.
W-E-A.
And then two N's smushed together to kind of look like an M, but not really.
W-E-A-W-M? Like that?
No, two N's. Two N's.
Oh. That's
W-E-A.
That's two upside down V's, by the way.
No. W-E-A, and then another W, and then two N's.
I'm lost.
That's how you spell WAM.
Is it?
I don't know. Maybe.
So for what we're looking at, I believe Mr. Trifecta is out this week for WAM. They do have Bronzor coming in here now. We're still filming the lobby, everybody, so be just a moment here before we start. Mr. Shushfu, do you have any idea who you think is going to win, what you think the game's going to look like? Do you have anything wild you think we're going to see? Or
I think this is the possibility to be closer than a lot of people think. So this is number 1 seed versus number 8 seed, right? But WAM has the majority of their players here now. Instead of, most weeks where like they're missing 2 or like 3 people and they have to have a sub. But they have a lot of their higher SR, more leadership figure players here today. So we could possibly see a closer game than a lot of people are thinking.
Right. In the same kind of mindset, looking at it too. I got sent player lineup and then people kept talking and now it's moved off my screen.
Yeah, it's the worst.
Okay. We got Mr. Is it Taco or Taco?
It's Taco.
Got you.
That's Keegan.
I know who it is, Foxem. I can't remember how to pronounce his new name. Maximilian. Yeah, I always just still call him Happy, which confuses me. So that's the lineup I was expecting out of WAM. So
this one right here?
With Trifecta out. I'd imagine at some point what they may do is stick Maximilian, possibly. I can't remember. I feel like he plays tank.
He does play. He does play some tank. I actually know him more as a tank player than a DPS.
I think he's been playing a lot of support lately, so we'll look at that. But then over on the side of AH, Alexander Hammondton, interesting. I think he played this last week. Biggie Twig on the tank. Is he playing the Roadhog?
I think he's playing the Zarya.
Zarya Hog. I don't know if anyone saw the tweet from Unco where he was like, "You guys don't know what you're doing. You're stupid. There's a million comps that counter Roadhog. You're not going to be putting this."
And then Washington Justice is now destroying everyone with it.
Yeah.
Did you notice that they almost beat the Shock 3-0, and then in order for the Shock to come back, they had to mirror it.
Yep. It's pretty silly. Right.
So the first map is Busan, correct?
Yes, that was chosen. Playoffs rules. Lower seed picks first map, and then it's normal map rules from there.
Cool.
So, looks like Team 2 still only has 5 people in their Discord.
I mean, they're all here in the game. Who's missing?
In the game, they're missing Mr. T-Mock, and Toaster haven't stopped playing Overwatch. Oh, give me one moment. Let me mute myself while I type furiously in the chat.
Okay.
I'll talk to you, Shujifoof, if you need.
Yeah, we're just experiencing some technical difficulties here.
Excellent.
But yeah, I think this could be a closer game. I'm hoping for a closer. No one likes, 3 Overwatch. It's never. It's not fun to watch, or in my opinion, fun to play, on either side.
Yeah, it just doesn't. It doesn't teach anything or get anything out of it, unfortunately.
Right.
There's lots of upsetty faces instead of this was worth it kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. And it looks like he's in his UTD Overwatch practice Discord, but he's gonna jump in when the map starts.
Seems
he's a busy man.
He is a busy man.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask for ours.
We're gonna see
way ahead of you.
Oh, you already did.
You guys are so smart.
R.
This is the kind of content that people pay for.
Is that Toaster R, JLPR? Let's get it. Let's get, what's that TikTok? Let's get into it. And the chick looks like a marker with toothpaste on her face.
I didn't even know that we were going to be on this song. We didn't even talk about the map.
We did talk about the map.
They're not there?
I mean, it was whispered to me.
Yeah, I said
the team was picking it.
Duh.
So, probably going to see some Hog Zarya out of Alexander Hammondton. I know that they've been kind of working on it. They might also run the Ryan Zarya. I guess I didn't think about that.
Ball or bust.
Ball or bust, exactly. And they're running the double flanker DPS line instead of, something to help the front line battle, like a, Reaper May.
Right.
Reaper May worked really well with that.
They went from double flanker to also double flanker. They swapped for Tracer before they started here. So.
This is going to be really...
To Sombra.
Sombra makes a little more sense. But it's going to be really difficult for the front line of Alexander Hammondton if they just run face first into a Soldier, a Roadhog, a Zarya, and a Tracer.
True. But if Asian Music Man finds his positioning right and either hacks the Zarya or the Hog, that's their entire pressure of their team comp down the drain. So
yeah,
let's see where he's positioning here. He's already on that backside.
Yeah, it looks like he's gonna get a hack off onto the Mercy. They're not even looking at him.
Skirmish here in Big Bongo. Tracer on point already, contesting for WAM. And he gets stuffed out by the PAs here. Slow but fast fight, it seems.
It was a very slow fight. There was a huge stagger phase or assault phase, but now Toaster River falls to the Zarya of WAM.
I was about to compliment AH on playing a really clean, slow rotation, and then they just let Toaster in flat. I think he walked up the staircase by himself.
He has a shield but he gets taken down by Awe.
Yeah.
It was just kind of a scrappy fight right now.
I haven't killed the Tarzan either, though. Toaster's already back to the recent test. They might be able to clean this up. Pulse gets thrown and doesn't stick and gets deleted because Tracer. But Stupid Head finds a hook kill and it's just two tanks.
What is happening?
I don't know. And Stupid Head's still fighting. You think they would just back out in full recontest, but they let the res come on.
If you bring the auto back.
I'm out of here.
Double support. He comes out just on the hog and the support. I mean, this is Wham's fight to lose at this point. They've already given up 50%. They either have to win now or just get out and reset.
I don't think they have this one.
No, they gotta just full reset. Like, just straight up, blow yourself up. Full regroup. You can stagger in for 60%.
It looks bad. It kind of does. But honestly, okay, this is pretty bad. Kill him. Okay, thank you. It does. It looks kind of bad, but if you think about it, really, like they showed some signs of life there. Like they were trading back and forth, back and forth. There's just a little bit of heroic play from that ended up, curing the.
The issue here now is you're trying to push in. They have Shadow, they have Blade again, they have Beast. All you've got is Nano and maybe Brad here in a couple of minutes, but they're not going to touch it. Blade 10 seconds. Blade's in the back. The only way to get there is the road has on the stupid head, but Shadow comes out, finds 2, Blade finds 2, they pick up the kill. It's just a big a cleanup here, base wig, laser light show. It's middle of point. Good God.
Score.
I'm thinking about this, and I think WAM just needs to not stop shooting at certain points, because they can destroy that Reinhardt barrier real fast, and if that Reinhardt doesn't have his shield, he just blows up, right? And they have a lot of damage, so I like the switch over to the Ashe. The Reaper is questionable. They could make it work, but I definitely like the Ashe pick way more. But it looks like Alexander Hammondton's going over to the Hog Zarya.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's no Reinhardt now, so the Reaper actually feels pretty good in this situation.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, you get hooked and you either live through the hook combo and you just lifesteal and rip the Hog apart, or you just fade away. So beating A's with the machine gun sniper shots on the high ground, not really finding much right now. And it's just kind of a split skirmish at the moment. Hook comes out, Tiltrow, and oh my word, the Stupid Head gets obliterated.
Stupid Head needs to. I know this is very, foreheady of a statement, but he needs to hit more hooks. I've watched him go for hooks multiple times and just completely whiff it. But in the Hog Zarya comp, you have to hit your hooks.
Oh no, and Asian Music Man finds the pick on T-Mock early. They're coming out of spawn. Trying to figure out exactly where WAM's wanting to rotate here. If they just walk through main, they're going to get in. He finds the kill on T-Mock again. They're just going to get run over by Zarya, who has high charge. That's what where's Biggie Twig at? He's at 92 charge. He's just been sitting in main, getting free charge. He hasn't died. He didn't lose his charge like Taco did. They're gonna have to do a weird flank or something. T-Mock actually comes out on the zone rush, see if he can find some distance. Get out away from spawn instead of dying at spawn door. It's just a little too slow of a rotation, I think.
Yeah, it's a really slow rotation. But Toaster Oven does go down. He should have died there.
And he blew his ult right in that second too. Asian Music Man finds T-Mock again. Actually, it's odd I picked up the kill there. Getting A's. The Widow positioning kind of funky. Fight's lost. I just get out of there. Find your picks on the high ground. Play it so dangerous. I like the coast movement, but it looked like it just took them way too long to decide that's where they're going. I mean, obviously, the kills onto T-Mock from Asian Music Man weren't helping the situation. You're waiting for your DPS to respawn constantly. There's not much you can do, but...
Right.
T-Mock on the flank over here, taking 2 on at once. It falls again.
Ooh, the Reaper ult is actually going to secure it for him, I think. As long as he doesn't die here. Yeah, he doesn't die.
Asian Music Man tried to pick up the kill on Mercy, but that Immortality flip was actually good timing there for Brontosaur. No, it's not Brontosaur anymore, is it? Oh, he changed his name back to Brontosaur?
Yeah, he's no longer X-12 Musk.
Slash.
Hashling slash Musk.
Hashling slash. T-Mock.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Gets seen. Got a Widow and a Tracer chasing after him. T-Mock must be dead here, right? Yeah. Gets lasered down by Biggie Twig.
What if his Translocator got killed?
Also, Stupid Head ults doesn't find quite anybody, and the pulse on JLP might be what they need here. They come in with beat, pushing on the push on the high ground. They may drop into a huge purple on the Stupid Head. Doubles are used. It's just a hog fight now. Like, which hog is going to win?
Ooh, the window comes out from Brontosaur. I mean, it's a desperation one. Honestly, you just kind of got to stall at this point for some point.
By himself gets out. Okay.
But they will. They should have EMP. They can initiate with that Valkyrie. And the only thing that Alexander Hamilton has currently is the whole hog. And if you fight fast enough, I haven't checked. Big Twig is at 55 charge.
Oh, 55 charge.
So he's moderate beast. So as long as you engage fast like that.
They find Toaster though. I was about to say, if T-Mok can find the EMP on either of the tanks and they can take out both tanks and maybe a team fight. Oh, and Maximilian comes in with the huge Death Blossom. Cleans up, and that's what they needed.
They need now Whole Hog and Pulse Bomb coming from the side of Alexander Hamilton with no ults on the side
Nano
of WAM.
and as well too.
Yeah, Nano's almost up there too. So it's going to be a hard fight for WAM to win this.
For sure. They just have to find an early pick.
Yeah.
Pick before they get, kill them before they get killed. McStupidHead getting slept though and ulted off the map is not the way to do it as well. JLP and Takeo go off as well too.
Oh no, that's gonna be one of those play the games.
It's T-Mok by himself. I don't think anyone else has got touched. That may be map one here over to Alexander Hamilton.
Victory.
It was a lot closer. It ended up getting pretty down to the wire. I think the whole hog from Toaster Oven secured it for him. And I mean, when there's that big open hole, and here it is.
Yeah.
The whole hog is going to do a lot.
I will say the early sleep on McStupidHead running into that point from Dynamite Drones may have secured that for him. If Toaster was awake, not Toaster, sorry. If McStupidHead was awake there as he walked on the point, he may have been close enough to actually land the hook and cancel the whole hog before everyone else got pushed off. Just like that slight, that like half second, that second waking up animation is enough for you to get out of range of the hook. I think he barely missed it, just like 2 degrees to the left as well, so. Let's see what we have coming up for map 2.
I think the big, the key to success for WAM is they need to shut down on this DPS role, because he's kind of in the first round, the Genji was kind of tearing him apart. The Widow didn't do a whole lot, but it did add constant pressure and cause them to, position differently or, get your head taken off. But I think he needs to have a little bit of pressure, because he really didn't have any pressure when he was on that Widow.
Right. I'm trying to think.
Caster says one nice thing about Shaka Khan. And I will say something nice about Shaka Khan. He is a very, very, very good Ashe player, and it makes me mad.
He's a cute boy. He's the cutest of boys. I'm kind of wondering, though, what is the best Genji counter now?
Monkey still? You think Monkey? Probably.
It's harder to burst down now that his shurikens don't do as much damage, so you run him down with Monkey, and he has to save dash to get away. Otherwise he's dead.
We're going to King's Row.
Yeah, I was getting there. Couldn't find it in the list. I was trying to think of what you could run traditional stun wise, and the only thing I could think of was if you just play a McCree, but then McCree just got nerfed, shot speed is that much slower, and that could be the difference between
Something's really annoying for me whenever I'm playing Genji is if I commit, I know I can get secure a kill, and I dash in, I get the kill, but while I'm getting the kill, a Sombra hacks me and I'm just stuck in the back line. And I'm just oh, okay. I know T-Mok likes to play Sombra. So.
Right. Gross. Nice Sombra players. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. I'm wondering, though, do we still see Hog Zarya played on King's Row?
I think so. Alexander Hammondton might not do it, but I think WAM is going to do it.
Yeah. King's Row is still feel like it's Zarya map so good.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a very good Zarya map.
Especially second point. Second and third point, because it's just like a hallway you have to walk down, and there's nowhere to go. It's so easy to just grab in the middle of the cart push location and just pull the entire team in. So that's why I was like running with Fox here. We always play like like Grab Dragon. It's just easy value, it feels like. It's too easy.
I still feel like Reinhardt is a viable pick. I mean, even if they're going Hog Zarya, which is tough on the Reinhardt tank shield. I mean, they were playing Genji and who was the other DPS? It wasn't Ashe or any other kind of shield breaker.
Tracer.
Yeah, so they shouldn't be worrying about their shield as much. Like,
yeah.
If they're not going to play for shield break, then Rein still has a strong argument on this map. I mean, a shatter with no shatter to block or any shield to block it means you could get a fight win every time.
There's bubbles, but what are the odds that the enemy Zarya, especially with, and it's not like, I mean, we ain't pros here. Let's be real.
Mm-hmm.
The Zarya bubbles ain't gonna be blocking shatters every other turn, you know?
Right.
Yeah. And I imagine you can just play Ryan Zarya and just shove a Reaper in there and a Lucio and just speed into people and just obliterate the hog.
And he can only grab one person.
He can only hook one person. And that bubble comes up, and then there's a Reinhardt hammer, a Zarya laser, and a Reaper shots. But at this point, you may as well, on this map, I would have the Hanzo, and you've got storm arrows flying into the bubbles. Like, no bubble or shields living long enough for it to matter. You just blow it up and run people over. That's like the classic PMA special. Is just like Slambulance, Reinhardt, Lucio, just run people over.
Right. It really is the PMAOWL classic.
The PMA special.
Just W.
Turbo Feed 6. Because, I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, what's the most effective way to get in the enemy's face and kill them is push W quickly. Like, nothing is scarier than seeing 6 people fly around a corner semi-coordinated. It's like one thing if it's quick playing, like there's a Reinhardt that charges in by himself. When 6 people round the corner at the same time speeding in, it like there's like alarms start going off and you're like, it's like fight or flight response. You start freaking out. It's spooky stuff, dude.
Yeah. So we see the Rein Zarya probably gonna come out. Yeah, the Rein Zarya for Hammondton is out looking for a pause.
I'm assuming
R.
Yeah, I was assuming like Repeating Ace got up from his computer or something because he was
not his name, man. Yet. I got yelled at for calling him Repeating A's. I'm gonna poop in my poop. It's You want people to come after you?
Is it long A's or short A's? Is it or A?
A.
Is it A? It's like the Fonz. He should get back in time. They should be fine.
So yeah, it looks like we have Rein Zarya on both sides with an Ashe.
Maximilian's on the junk.
Oh, we have a
best hero.
Zap Zen on this. Okay, well. We have Baptiste.
Don't you push that around that corner. Just wait. You got time. You got 3 minutes and 45 seconds. T-Mock will come back. We'll be all good. No need to give the defense any more ult charge. Oh no, come back up. Back up. I'm gonna third person coach right now.
Ooh, that's a huge.
That's what they needed. That's a huge kill. A pick on the offensive team is massive.
It is a huge
Maximilian can find any value here, just spamming left clicks to jump into that walkway. Just keep it scooping head up and push in and fight it slow.
His shield did go down, but this should, barring some, big poo-poo boo-boo, this should be a WAM take here.
Asian Means may play on a Tracer now.
He's targeting Broncos super hard right now.
Yeah.
He's trying to get that Zen, because that Zen is...
Someone help the Zen. Oh my word, he's ripping him apart. Holy moly. Okay, Brontosaur's feeling himself. I expect him on Zen the rest of the night, even if it's a bad pick.
Yo, he's
guys, you gotta cap the point. Hey, there you go.
Yo, Dan is rolling on the Zen right now.
They were so excited, they just like ran him over. They were all just like, "Point, who needs it? We take it now. Let's go."
The lack of the speed, I thought it would be kind of scary for them, but also that's a yikes. I don't know. He always ends up getting that. I don't know how.
Asian Music Man.
He does do it
Still
by
on the flank.
go.
WAM is really split though. They have 3 people back on point fighting a Tracer, still pushing Cart, and it's just McStupidhead up here with Zarya. And that's it. They have no heals. How do they not kill him? That's incredible.
They didn't push in. Symphony John was too heals on him.
I guess they were calling to play safe because you can, if you feed on defense second points, give that away so fast.
Shatter.
The dragons, they come from spawn. You're not going to kill anyone with that stuff from spawn. He's defense 2?
3.
3?
Spawn dragons OP PMAOWL.
I mean, no fault to Brontosaur though. They got grabbed. He heard the dragons. I wouldn't expect the dragons to come from 19 miles away either. So by the time the dragons got the point, I think his trance essentially ran out. So, but not diggity, dude.
He's actually been sniped 3 times now.
Yikes.
Yeah, he just gets hard. He gets killed from the corner peaks.
Asian Music Man on this high flank against Tracer. He's gonna find Max Blade. I don't know what he's doing. He sent that tire back. He's like, you know what? You killed me. I'm gonna blow you up. And he didn't get the kill. Oh no. Oh, no, Brontosaur. You're worried about the Tracer flank. You send your Zenyatta after him. Look at him go. He's chasing the Yana down. Get him. Get him. He only dies to a nano boosted Reinhardt, dude.
Yo, on the bright.
Damn,
he's rolling right now.
Banging my drums, please. He's like, please stop.
They need to. I think what WAM needs to do is they need to pull the Jonak special and just pocket the heck out of Dan, because he's kind of fragging out.
True. I think I like this swap to McCree here.
I do as well. Well, actually, Asian Music Man goes over to the Widow, so I'm.
Yeah, well, T-Mock also swapped over to Hansa as well to try to take this duel.
Asian Music Man is on this off angle right here. He's gonna look to take out Brontosaur.
Is he gonna shoot or is he just gonna?
Yeah, no, he's still. He takes him out of that. He's on that flank.
Being patient with the shots there. McStupidhead finds Toaster. That might be what they need. He gets the shot on T-Mock too, but he's wrapping really far around. McStupidhead, they should just bubble up and just blast into this Biggie Twig and Symphony John on the side. They were too hesitant, I think, and they end up dying. Yeah, I guess.
Too much.
Yeah, I was coming in from third point. That was close, though. Was it like 1 meter left?
Yeah, it's really close. You
no
can see
ults, though, on the side
on that card, hoping they don't get back capped.
T-Mock Doomfist. Assuming he's going to go high ground and look to just contest the Widow. Be something that can get in his face.
Yeah, if they're going to keep her on this like, pseudo death ball, they have to flush the Widow out of these spots.
Yeah.
You know that she's going to be up there, so like you can rotate up to left side.
Like the Asian using that specialist being on like this super crazy far flank. Big sleep on Toaster Oven. Sand comes out from T-Mock, doesn't find anything. Oh, he gets shot in the back of the head as he tries to get out.
And from Brontosaur is going to keep him up for a while. But there comes
Average follows up afterwards. He's going to find the kills they need though.
No, that's the Alexander Hammondton special on King's Row. Just grab Dragon.
Yeah.
It's what they do every week.
It's just good. It works.
Yeah, it's just reliable.
Twig's patient enough. He saw the trance come out. He just waited. So
Brontosaur over to the Lucio now. So they're looking to match the tempo of Alexander Hammondton.
30 seconds remaining. Personne n'échappe à
they
mon regard.
They still don't have ultimate, so they came into that last fight and just lost it.
Yeah.
They know they're coming this direction. ALP leading the charge. Double. The Slime actually only finds Brontosaur. Those guys have 1 health.
He's got that. Does end up falling.
Just keep your Reinhardt up. Swing into this Biggie Twig here on the Zarya. I think you're golden.
I think McStupidhead needs to hold shield for a little bit though to allow someone to try and take care of Asian Music Man and
I
you can put that and get the person down.
Your power
Get in there. Dragon's already there. They had really good momentum going into first and second point, but I think the fatal mistake was Asian Music Man in the back on the tracer, pulling 3 people out. Like, it's okay to push up on King's Row second, I think, as the attacking team, but you gotta just at that point what you can do is you can just like either leave one person on cart. If they die, then deal with it, but blow the enemy team up while they're still trying to backpedal and regroup. And what they did instead is they just sent McStupidhead and Taco up there. They didn't have the backup, so by the time the rest of their team was starting to show back up, Alexander Hammondton already had their full team rounding the corner at that point. So, and they just kind of got too staggered. And once you lose that initial fight, second point's really hard to push.
Now we have the Ryan Zarya with a Bastion and a Mei, Mercy, Moira coming out. What is this?
See where the Bastion sets up.
Yeah, if he sets up too far forward, then it's going to be,
It's not a haha joke, because he's definitely already on point with 15 seconds, so whether they like it or not, this is what they're running with. Definitely shouldn't set straight up in the choke, because...
Yeah, no. The best place to set up is, like, by telephone booth.
Yeah.
Probably the best place to set up.
Yeah.
Oh, and they're Sonic, they know. And he just squats on point. No, you don't. Yeah, you definitely don't want to set up over there either, because
they only saw McStupidhead with the Sonic,
but they saw Maximilian as well, I believe. He lit up on my screen. They switched to the Echo, which is a good idea. Maximilian just gets out of turret form and backs up. He's just repositioning constantly.
It works? Question mark.
It works. T-Mock is so far forward. It works.
Trying to figure out how they ended up killing Toaster in there. Did he just
fed
while trying to walk up to shield for his team? He was so worried about the Bastion, he didn't think about the Reinhardt and the Zarya just blasting his shield to oblivion.
Yeah, I don't know. But it looks like they're gonna go. They're gonna rotate through Hotel. They're going fast. Maximilian needs to rotate. That's exactly what needed to happen. They go for the res, but it gets denied. Taco Bell do take down the Echo and the Lucio, so this isn't completely lost. Yeah. Toaster Oven is on point by himself.
Taco's still got bubbles. He's supposed to keep it. Oh no. A little too focused on the 3 that were in Hotel. And he had his bubbles to protect McStupidhead, didn't turn to find them.
You know, if they were going to...
It's hard for that first split fight like that.
Yeah, if they were going to commit to this, I would have rather seen a Baptiste over a Moira.
Oh, you gotta, there you go.
But, I mean, I guess comfort pick, maybe? They do have the Coalescence, so they can engage with Coalescence. McStupidhead has to block the Shatter, though.
Right.
Or they're gonna free push Streets phase, which is, you either get held on it, or you free push it.
True.
Ooh, that's a huge...
There's a massive... That's what they need. They got Cart in the choke, and they were holding. So this is the difference, I think, between the two teams' pushes right here, is Toaster Oven and Biggie Chick waited. They didn't send anyone up to contest the Street phase at all, and no one, and the timing that they took first point with was kind of off. So they just full regroup on the side of WAM at this first corner. Now they can hold a choke, essentially. McStupidhead needs to watch his shield charge, though.
We get shit. The Maywall, though.
The wall saves a lot of them. JLT dies to the Echo, but the Echo dies to the Soldier. And just kind of trade for trade. The grab comes, double grab comes out of red. The Dragons is going to find the kills they need. This is a big stagger on the team. Actually, he's going to get out.
It might get out.
This is a massive stagger now.
Huge stagger. They're going to get one fight, maybe. And it's gonna be like a super, scrappy fight. Like, look how fast that car started.
I guess the positives here for them is the only ult on the side of Alexander Hammondton is the Echo ult. They've got Valkyrie and Nano kind of coming up, but they have Shatter and Valkyrie already. Valkyrie in for the speed here to get pushed forward.
Adaptive circuits
engaged. Got up on a big Shadow, finds nobody and dies. Unfortunately, I think this made it.
He gets Reds though. An Asian Music Man, yeah, he gets forced out of that Reinhardt form.
Keep touching though. is 1 meter. Shatter finds 1.
Yeah, no way.
That's it. Just Taco and the Baptiste. That's going to be map 2 over 2.
Victory.
Alex Haney? Yep, Alex Haney.
Alex Hammy.
I mean, Side of WAM had something really good going for him there in that Streets phase. Stupid Head taking a little bit too much damage on his shield there. He ended up getting that shatter that kind of opened up that second Streets phase. Look how far back he shot these. And it only, I think he only found these kills because Bronzor played it correctly. Which was his team got grabbed, he heard dragons, and then he popped trance.
And that
but
angle
he should have held trance for like another 10 seconds. Is how long it felt like those dragons took. Like the grab was over by the time the dragons hit their team. But it was them time to retreat back down Streets phase where they actually ended up getting killed there around the corner, so.
Okay, so we should see some subs coming in for Alexander Hammondton. Good job, me.
Next map is Rialto. So, see what we got going on here.
PBB8 is blue, but they actually have to switch. So.
Just so you know, casters, I'm gonna push people into the locker room that aren't supposed to be.
Yeah, I did it last round.
Okay, so let's see. Alright, so we're getting some swaps here on the side of WAM. Stupid Head is going to move to DPS here. And swapping places with Maximilian here. So I imagine we got Maximilian playing either Orisa Reinhardt. Taco's still probably playing Zarya. And we'll see what Stupid Head does here on DPS. We've got a double swap here on the side of Alexander Hammondton with PBB8 coming in for Symphonia John and Sauce Boss coming in for Banging My Drums. I wish people would not tell me how to run my lobby.
Oh no.
Fighting words, Mr. Banging My Drums. All right. What do you think we're going to be seeing here on Rialto? Anything specific? Anything wild? Looks like we got R's from both teams already, so we good to go? I don't know why I'm asking. Is chat good to go? I can't read it, but I'm assuming yes. So let's go ahead and jump
original
into Rialto.
guy says Wahoo, so I think we're ready to go.
Say Wahoo?
Wahoo?
Wahoo? Is that like Toad from Mario Kart 64? Wahoo!
Match.
No. Mario!
Jesus, like
The princess is in the castle! Mario! Oh, jeez. Good God.
Alright, so,
So excuse us for the VOD of this being
back to the game.
copyright stricken by Nintendo on the back half here for having too accurate of Toad impression.
How much do you think the guy who makes a Toad
Attackers
voice
incoming
lines
in
gets
30
paid?
seconds.
Probably like $1 billion at least.
Yeah, quite a bit.
That's what I'm thinking.
$1 billion. They don't even write numbers on this check. They just write the words million, billion.
Billion.
Also,
So we have the Torb. Please play the Torb.
on attack, questionable.
Dude, always.
I'm wondering here why WAM is not pushed up to break the railings so they can find these halts here with the Orisa on this first break. I mean, that's what you play for, right? You want to play for the halts, but you've already given them so much space. You already have to back up.
They've given up so much space. I mean, I think the idea maybe is to play the corner, but like you're too far back now. Nice block.
Maximilian puts his shield up pretty far forward though. He's dead and he dies for it.
That's why we don't play Orisa anymore, boys.
Yeah, our shield is paper thin, waffle theme. It's like that Monty Python sketch. A waffle free meat. They've got to reset, unless they just find kills all of a sudden.
Yeah, they might though.
They pick up
This rig is hella out, like honestly, kind of out of position.
Stupid head just ducking and diving. Oh, I shouldn't have said anything.
No one's pushing. Okay.
It just feels like that fell apart because they were held so far back. They were like, please push the cart. Go ahead. Toaster Oven pushes way far up. I mean, they're going to get this point, but...
I love all these hogs whiffing all these hooks. Oh, there's one. There's a good one. Good one.
Oh, no, but it was the classic hook. Someone with 0 bullets in your guns, you just look at them and go, well...
I mean, he still died. So,
True. That's just about like the worst feeling it's on. I'm gonna be honest, Alexander Hammy is kind of rolling right now.
I mean, there's that, but WAM has not gotten a good regroup at all.
True.
And like they're still staggering so hard, and it's continuing. Just go home. Go back. Turn around. You don't have to be there right now. Yeah. Good.
So they swapped Winston. I guess they have Aisha now. They're actually swapping to a divey kind of tank lineup. But at this point, this cart hasn't stopped moving.
No. I'm kind of confused.
Blizzard and grab.
So, Professor does touch.
The bubble kept Toaster completely unfrozen that entire duration. Nanovisor comes out. He's having to make sure he can get hooked here.
No, look at the hog!
Take out the hog! Shoot him! No!
Hey, they won a fight!
Huge. No, that's actually huge for their momentum, though. That's actually be a big deal here for
Hammondton.
Yo, get these supports, bro.
You'll kill him.
Wall them off.
Get Paul. Yeah, Paul. Fun.
Big statter. Big statter. Also a stagger. This is what they needed, though. Now, I just have to be careful is don't let yourself get picked. Right? They actually swapped off both snipers, though, on the side of Alex Hammy, which is interesting.
I guess the monkey hunting guns, but the Sombra, a whole lot of sense. Oh, T-Mock explodes.
Yeah.
Brontosaurus frontlining, and he's the transit.
Yo, but Taco in the back line on both supports doesn't find anybody quite yet, but Katana's low. He's just abusing PvP8 right now. Maximilian remix and dies again for it. Alright, so at this point they know they have Hog, Zarya, Reaper. So you kind of want to play your distance. Blizzard comes out on card again.
That's honestly a pretty big zoning Blizzard. Like it forces them to leave. The beat comes out from Toss Boss. Interesting.
Make sure you contest. Make sure you contest.
Oh no!
They're gonna get grabbed here. And has Blossom in like now.
We got a big old Charlie Niner on our hands.
Got Death Blossom. My brain's not functioning right now.
Dude, I feel
T-Mock.
T-Mock is getting
no. He's been getting picked a lot.
Oh, that's a huge bomb. That's a huge
bomb. The timing, you must have found the Reaper without fade too.
Yeah, that was a
full regroup here.
That was the push save from Maximilian right there.
In Russia.
PMAOWL still has the
Death Blossom.
And they have EMP coming up real soon too.
Maximilian needs a backup. He's getting real low.
Man can find a decent EMP. This could be a team kill. Death Blossom.
He takes out Brontosaur. No love from JLP for him.
Side of WAM, they're just getting picked.
Yeah, they're just getting constantly picked off.
The danger of these comps with non-persistent shields like this, like if you're not taking physical cover, you're just open to damage, and they're just getting poked to death constantly.
Yeah,
like,
well,
they're not even proper team fights happening. It's just like damage while they're walking up the cart is taking them out.
Yeah, absolutely. It's also the fact that a whole lot of like awareness is needed for this kind of flankery style.
It ended up working out in the end, but I saw that EMP come out, find everybody, repeating A's, try to come in for the ult, and a wall from PMAOWL almost completely shut him out. If it was angled slightly different, he would have completely shut out of that.
You know, it started off kind of rough, ended kind of rough, but there was a good chunk in the middle.
Yeah, no,
that I want to think was the whole map because I like that part.
I mean, WAM was definitely where WAM was losing was not in ult economy or usage or anything. It was definitely just in
stagger phase,
staggering, kind of taking that extra poke damage because their ult usage was great. Like T-Mock had a bunch of good, fantastic zoning blizzards. Maximilian found that great bomb there. I feel like McStupidhead, the nano visor came out and that was huge. Like their ult combination usage is super solid. They just need to get to the point where they can use those ults without having to give up so much space.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
In this case, they're pushing too, so I want to see something a little bit more proactive. We don't want them to, give up space while on the attack. In other words, just like walk out of spawn, kind of try to stand on cart with no way to protect yourself and just get obliterated. Toaster Oven's on the side here looking for some possibly hooks. Backing up though. He knows better than to test his
5, 4, 3,
test death.
2, 1.
Well, I say that, but now he's on the other side.
We have the dive tanks coming out from WAM again with a soldier and a Mei, and the on a Zen. And Zen's dead.
And the hook. Oh, on the monkey though, the monkey flies out and he lives. They've
and the
got some good space, but all their supports are dead.
Yeah,
Massive wall actually saved the hook.
Taco does jump onto the Widow, and Taco is forced out by the Zarya. So it buys him a little bit of time to take down Toaster Oven with nicely placed Mei wall.
The monkey actually makes him lots of space here. He's not necessarily finding the kills, but he's demanding they give him space. An Asian Music Man on this had to back up all the way on this far corner over here. He's essentially at the enemy spawn.
He does take down Jail.
Them. I don't think it matters though. They're gonna take. Well, maybe not.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Ooh, but the Blizzard comes out.
But there's no one there to back up. No one there to follow up on it. The blade happens and they all fall for it.
That feels bad.
Yeah. I think I like the idea where T-Mock was going with that, but I think at that point they'd already lost Mech and their monkey. I think.
Yeah, they gotta be
Mech and their monkey, or they already lost 2 people.
Yeah, they have to be really careful about going over this because they could get whole hogged off.
Yeah. I mean, they can play for the Nanovisor. If they play for Nanovisor, again, bubbles don't last through Nanovisor, and Hog's got nothing to stop it. Those stuff and actually gets found and out here. Oh no! The bomb from Maximilian gets blocked by T-Mock's wall.
They go for the Nano Monkey, which I personally like a lot better, but Transcendence is invested from Brontosaur just to keep Taco up.
It's a 4v3. They gotta find a kill. Oh, they gotta find kills here soon.
Brontosaur needs some tender loving care.
Comes out on the ball here for the fast contest.
Ooh, the Zarya gets nanoed and is in the back line? Not entirely.
Yeah, McStupidhead with the visor though finds Asian Music Man. Maximilian just kind of beating people out and making space. He gets hooks and dies though, but Taco is in the back line.
Ooh, he takes down Softball.
If they can get a good Discord orb and obliterate this Hog, this is their point. The hook is wasted on the Mei. There's a Reaper teleporting above, but they got it. The wall comes out and they push through.
Nice. It's a little scary at times, but the Discord orb is really, proving important.
And
for
Asian
WAM.
Music Man on the Mondo flank fighting Brontosaur. Stupidhead knows that they're killing himself. I was gonna say, as much as I despise Mei, T-Mock plays a really smart Mei.
I mean, Mei is a brain character. It's not
his wall placements are so smart. Another tempo blizzard. Actually finds Biggie Twig.
Yeah, they're hard focusing Biggie Twig, but they have to back out.
I think T-Mock still got Ice Block though. Blade only finds one. Brontosaur on the Zen. Oh, we shouldn't have shot. Just kill yourself. You gotta reset, dude. There he goes.
Yeah.
Greetings.
So what do they got here? They got nano. They have nano visor. Let's see if they nano visor. I hope
They should nano visor. Hopefully, McStupid takes this long kind of path up to the high ground to do this nano visor.
Right.
High ground soldier is always OP. Always got to do it.
And if AW reflects, like, stop shooting for 2 seconds, like for the second.
That's a huge pick.
That's huge, actually.
How do you die there?
Go, 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 go. Push it, push it, push it. Nano Monkey, the slam, Taka needs to follow up on it.
But the visor is
Well,
getting
actually, they used everything.
Brontosaur switches over to the Brig.
He wants the stun.
I love
the
Brig.
stun for the Genji and the Reaper.
But he's kind of dead. Like, oh no, here comes the spin. No, you didn't backstore, no! You whapped him into the back line.
Him into the back line.
Beat him with the Thought Wrangler.
Yo, that was like, didn't that happen in OWL this weekend?
Yeah, it happened all the time in OWL.
It was
the Hog.
Reaper. Yeah, Reaper ulted, and the Hog threw the Reaper around the corner with whole Hog, and he got like an insta quad kill because there was like 5 people on the other side of the wall with 2 health. Look at Toaster Oven right now.
Oh my god.
If he finds anybody, they can see you through. Please tell me they can see you. Please tell me. Someone see him. Oh my god, he whiffed the hook. Brig, boop him off. It's just a hog. You gotta come help. Oh, he used ult. That's actually huge. WAM needs to go now. Tackle jumps in with Monkey. The Maya's in the backline. The blade happens. Oh, it's 1 health. 1 health, 1 health, 1 health. Reaper in the back. Reaper in the back on your Ana. Oh no.
60 seconds remaining.
That was the pick they needed. I think if anyone noticed Toaster Oven 1 second earlier, if Brontosaur was there to just straight up knock him off the map immediately, and they could have just pushed forward, that would have been an easy win. But they were so pushed forward and fragmented already. T-Lock is going for the flank leader. He's gonna wall over this side over here, and then Blizzard.
I think so. Yep, there it is. Here comes. Oh, circle! Oh, it's huge.
Push into him. Push into him. Find those kills you need. They don't find anybody. That's a big purple. Toaster Oven needs to die. Toaster Oven needs to die. JLP almost lived that death blossom by line of sighting it in that tiny little side ring. They gotta get some sort of semblance of target focus.
Yeah, that's the biggest issue right now. There's just no target focus. As this is going to be a 3-0 victory for Alexander Hammondton.
Yeah.
Victory.
I mean, it was a big blizzard. Slam was coming through from Maximilian. But, I mean, you have a Toaster Oven there who's frozen, like the big playmaker with the Hog. Besides, I mean, I guess the Genji didn't get frozen, so he wouldn't be the one you'd want to look for. He was playing Reaper anyways. Or the Reaper, on HME's was on the stairs, so he could frozen either. He's got to take the opportunity you have with the Blizzard and look for, the pick on the Hog, delete him from the game so you don't have that. Because you know he's going to come out of Blizzard and push E, heals entire health bar back up.
Epic. You made the right decision.
JLP and Toaster for interviews?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Captains.
Yeah.
Also, let's hear some nominations for Player of the Match. I'm going to throw one out there. I will give it to...
No. It's not best of 7, everybody. Misunderstandings.
We have a Brontosaur in. I would agree. I think he played really well.
Yeah, he did. He was popping on Zenyatta for sure. Give me one moment. Let me make the straw. Let me make the straw poll. I'll post it. Let us see here.
I'm gonna drag them in.
Nice.
Hello.
Create poll. PMAOWL. Play off. Hunter, you gotta talk. I'm typing my brain.
Yeah. Okay. So we have joined with us Toaster Oven and the Real JLP, the captains of the two teams that played tonight, WAM and Alexander Hammondton. Good games, guys. Games.
Agreed. Good games.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna be real with you, Toaster Oven. When you were on that little boat towards the end.
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah. How'd you get there?
I decided that I like boats.
Yeah. We saw you were like, they have to know he's there.
And then no one noticed. I was like, no. But it was
And then I missed my hook.
because you missed your hook, died, and used ult as you were dying.
Look, so they don't tell you when you get fiber internet that the routers are shit. So there was a moment, there's like a whole team. I was at 2,000 ping and just standing in spawn.
Beautiful.
So
it's like training with ankle weight.
Sure.
If you can play with 2,000 ping, you can play with the normal ping. Okay, so question for both of you. Looking back, actually not for both of you, for JLP. Your season is now over. It was a good season. I saw a lot of improvements from your team. Honestly, today especially was really good. What would you like to say anything to your team?
Yeah, I spoke to them a little earlier today, and I basically said, like, no matter what happens tonight, like, we made a lot of progress. We worked really hard. There was a lot of people on my team who were doing multiple practice sessions or VOD reviews a week with each other, even when we weren't doing them fully as a team. Especially Max and Keegan, Maximilian and Taco were both. I always saw them posting like, "Hey, is anybody around to do coaching in the Discord here?" Not that doesn't mean that nobody else was doing anything. Like, I just specifically the two of them were very active and looking to get some games in and some coachings and VOD reviews and stuff. We worked really hard, especially in the first couple weeks, on like learning fundamentals. And obviously we had to throw all of that out the window after Blizzard just destroyed what Overwatch was supposed to be. But we tried. We tried to learn, how to play. This is how we play double shield. This is how you do, rushdown comp. Like we sort of were learning those things and feeling out our spots. And I think we put in a lot of work and a lot of hard effort to get to the level of improvement that we got to.
All right. Chat, do you have any questions for either of these two gentlemen? I know I didn't really have a question for you prepared, Connor. But just don't go on boat rides anymore.
Don't go on boat rides. Gotcha.
Goodness. Oh. Yo, what kind of medicine is Brontosaur taking?
What?
Because he swapped Zenyatta on King's Row. It was just like ripping people's heads off.
Yeah, he does that.
Yeah, he kind of dominated.
That's one of the reasons that he said to me, he's like, I might be looking at a Zen swap, and I was like, for me? And he was like, no, for me. And I was like, dude, you do whatever you want. And he swapped over to the Zen, and he was just like right clicks and left clicks all over the place. He was like, if I play Zen, you might want to play Baptiste because there's a good chance I might not be doing a whole ton of healing.
That's exactly what I
got
say
it,
to
buddy.
my support partner whenever
like,
I have a
you got
long
it.
friend.
Yeah,
And honestly, we probably would have stuck with
sorry.
Zenbap. We probably would have stuck with Zenbap, but we were just struggling so much with the long sight lines. No shield plus long sight lines is a very sad day for Baptiste. Like he can't even really jump around. Like when there's a flank DPS, you can kind of jump around a little bit and like screw with them. But when it's a Widowmaker, you jump up and they're like, "Cool, let me just track the arc." Tink. Like it doesn't really do anything. Your primary mess around tool is kind of a goof. So I ended up swapping off of it just because it was difficult to play in this meta. Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, the meta where damage is king and there's no
Yeah.
shields. Mr. Zenyatta
Yeah,
is
the
a
meta
fat
where
bullet.
damage is king, and there was like a DPS player, like a pop-off carry DPS player on the draft board. Because we were doing the carryover draft strat, which I liked, except that like we could not succeed when they changed the nature of the game.
Yeah,
like we were probably would we could have we learned a lot about how to play like double shield and stuff, but you just couldn't do that. And like now you rely on a pop off to win the video game. It's like, well,
That's just meta.
That's why my team's so bad with FoxM on it.
Yeah, true. Checks out.
Har 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 har.
R.I.P. Toxic.
It's all a jest. He's a big
All right.
DPS boy.
So, our results of the straw poll.
Refresh.
The winner of the MVP for tonight is Bigatwig.
Yay! He was playing really well.
Yeah, played Zarya.
Zarya's scary.
You
leave the Zarya alive. She's got big lasers. Dan guy says it didn't let him vote. It's rigged. Okay, who are you voting for, Dan? Put it in Twitch chat, and then I'll tell you if it mattered or not. So I'll tell you right now, it doesn't. Unless your vote counts as 4 votes. He said he voted for himself. Well, you weren't on the list, so yikes. Not even a dead gopher made it onto the MVP list today. What kind of world do we live in?
Well,
right. Do we have the
schedule?
The playoff schedule? Like,
is it your team tomorrow, or is it?
No, my team's on Thursday. I was trying to see who Alex Hammy will end up having to play. So it's like
they will have to play the winners of Dilf Hunters versus Knights of the Republic.
Ooh, Connor, what are your thoughts on both of those teams? You got any cold hard facts you'd like to?
Ones I can turn into a YouTube video.
Yeah, you got any warm, soft opinions about either of those teams?
Warm, soft opinions. We'll just play whoever we play. We'll be there.
And
very smart.
Words have never been spoken. We will show up and we will play the game.
Hopefully, gotta help.
Wait, we voted you for captain?
Yeah.
Shit.
Believe it or not. You gotta choose the 8th captain. You chose me.
All right. Well.
All right. Well, we're gonna do this. We're gonna kick Mr. Toaster Oven and JLP out of here. It was wonderful interviewing with you too. We'll see Mr. Toaster next week as we move into semifinals. JLP salutes as we look to season 12. And we have an announcement to make. So let me go ahead and just boop and boop. Yeah, we did want to take some time today at the end of the stream here to put out some thoughts and prayers for a member of our league, Mr. OMG Nerf Yoda. He did have his brother-in-law just recently pass away this past week. That's kind of why he's been absent from his team. So if you all could send some thoughts and prayers his way, I'm sure he would greatly appreciate it in these tough times. So just keep him in your thoughts as we move forward here. And again, this has been Iron Brew with Mr. Sushi Fufir and Mr. FoxM. This was the quarterfinals. Look forward to tomorrow again. Is going to be the Knights of the Republic versus Dilf Hunters. Same time, same channel, same game, unless they decide to play Paladins or something. Who knows? And we will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.